we're here with a young up-and-comer in the Cape Town hip-hop scene, young independent artist trying to get shit done by the name of Nelmontajh.
What up? What it do?
Alright, so Nelmontajh, let's just start off. We just want to know, what was kind of the moment, or like when did you realize that this is your thing, music, like this just talks to you and you can do this?
Well, like, it was about 2011. There were some guys in high school who were rapping, and like, I don't know, I feel I'm a little bit of a narcissist, so when I heard them doing it, knowing I've been listening to hip hop since I was like 4 years old, due to my older brothers, so like, when I heard them spitting, I was just like, this I wouldn't want to listen to it, so I tried to rap something that I want to listen to. Then like homies in my dorm in the cubicle at the time were just like, yo, shit, man, this is actually some dope stuff that you're spitting. Got the money, you be about the honey, I be about that bread, trying to get that sauce of Sam money. You're funny, your niggas are so funny, why you always trying to run up on me, nigga, hold me, don't freeze.
Who are your main kind of influences? What kind of sound? Who are the big guys that really got you into it?
I've always been captivated by a personality as opposed to a certain sound. So rather the artist rather than the artistry that they make. If the artist is able to portray themselves through the artistry, that for me is excellent. So I was always inspired by people like Andre 3000, Big Boy, Lil Wayne, T.I., Young Jeezy, just people who had raw sounds, but yet you could feel. But y'all niggas don't know it's Nelmontajh's fucking season, so I don't understand why you not believing, cause I'm always gonna fucking do it. Yes, I'm making move like it is a fluid on that Nike shit, just do it. But I got it, impossible is nothing, Adidas so much, man, I got it like a Adidas, but I be the one to
The struggle in the Cape Town thing versus the whole Joburg problem. What's it like trying to get it done here in the Western Cape?
It's a lot harder because, I mean, here in Cape Town, people are a lot more cliquey, like you have to break boundaries with them, and so it's hard to sort of mix in with certain crowds because they might not be feeling you, but like that's why you have to carry on kind of like, as an independent artist, keep on doing your thing, because sooner or later people are going to pick up on your style, your sound, as opposed to you trying to fit into a mold, because there's already something that the people are looking for in terms of club promoters and all of these party promoters. So if you don't fit that, then it's very hard for you to break in the scene, as opposed to Joburg, whereby Joburg accommodates a lot more sounds.
But so if you had to describe your sound as an animal, what kind of animal do you think would be your sound?
I'd probably say a panther. Just so sleek, like, just smooth, but can creep up on you when you least expect it. Then you're like, oh shit, it's happened. There it is, there's the panther.
There it is. Okay, and talk us through the name change from Jambino to Nelmontajh. What brought that about?
I just wanted something like, people always associated it with Childish Gambino, and like, I'm a fan, but like the choice of Jambino was never about being like Childish Gambino, so I was just like, let me rather get something else that is completely different and is unique to me. So I took a combination of my name Onele and the word montage, because I want my life to be like a highlight reel. So combine that, obviously misspelled just to add a little bit of flavor, but yeah, that's the whole idea. Up on me, nigga, hold me, don't freeze, niggas, oh please, oh cheese, niggas wanna freeze like they taking flashes, but not, that ain't no Kodak, so I'm just trying to stack that 3.
So what can we expect from Nelmontajh in 2017? 2016 has been a good year for you. What are the plans going forward?
2016 ain't over. I'm still gonna drop a mixtape, and 2017 I'm gonna focus more on production-wise and executive producing other people's projects as opposed to that of my own. But I also plan on dropping a visual tape next year. Sick,
very sick. And in terms of the South African scene, who do you think you would see yourself working with? Who are the kind of guys you think, because we know your production is tight and your rounds are tight, so you can almost work with people on both sides of the fence, but just in terms of the industry, who do you think is like the kind of guys you'd like to work with?
I would genuinely like to work with Casper, Ricky Rick, or Malum Cool Cat, purely because of their energy. Those guys, like, they like Energizer bunnies. They always like at it. They go at it. Like if you watch their videos, they always at it. And that's what I do. What I do. Like it's about the passion. It's about the energy. Never let the energy die. Let's get it. Let's get it. Balls as hard as concrete. I don't try to
A lot of talk lately that some guys in the SA industry, guys like AKA, are just trying to kind of reproduce American sounds. But that's the cool thing about you. You got this kind of trap sound, your local flavor. What do you think about these guys that are trying to make these moves, trying to get that kind of international sound just to plug for views?
I feel like once you're doing hip hop, because it's something that originated in America, you're already adopting something. I feel with globalization, it is allowed for the spread of music that way. It's not just one sound. You're not trying to sound American. You're sounding how you sound. And if your sound seems to align like that, then I feel like then that is you. But you should carry on doing you as long as that is what you're doing. Unless, of course, if you're trying to appeal to a market that sounds American, then that's some bullshit.
What's your craziest story you've had at a gig or with a groupie or just involved in the scene? Just to finish us off here with a little snapshot into Nelmontajh's life.
I've had a chick message me saying that we've hooked up before. Meanwhile, I've never ever met her in my entire life. I don't know which performance she saw me at, whether it was here in Cape Town or in PE. But she was just mad tripping, saying that like met before. And I know I didn't meet her, so it was just sort of weird having someone just all up in your inbox, not prepared for it. But it was cool, so like, shout out to you.
And then, lastly, where do you see kind of the sound in Cape Town in terms of the hip hop sound going in the next kind of 5 years? Where do you see the progression?
I see it going in a positive direction with people like Youngster trying to push the sound. I feel like Cape Town sound can really go far, so long as the rappers don't decide to move to Joburg just to make it commercially. As long as we keep it down here in the Cape, I feel like the Cape itself can grow its own hip-hop scene and culture, sort of rivaling like New York and the LA scene have at Joburg and Cape Town scene.
There we go, one of the true Cape Town soldiers, committed to sticking around here and building the scene rather than running off to Joburg. We love it. Nelmontajh, thanks for coming out.
It's a pleasure to be
We're
here.
excited for the future.
Shout out to Halfway Crooks. Shout out to everyone. Have a good day. Stay blessed. Love yourself. And love me too.